Adam, it's so good to see you. Welcome to Boss.
Great to see you also, Ali. Good to be here. Thank you so much for having me.
We've been spending so much time together. I literally just saw you last week in Vegas.
It was wonderful having you at reInvent, our AWS customer conference, and great to see you again.
It's amazing. The energy was fantastic. Let's keep it going for this Boss interview. So for anyone who has not seen Boss yet, Boss is my amazing executive interview series on LinkedIn. I interview my incredible network to help others learn, network, and truly pay it forward. So let's get started.
From a business perspective, I'm currently the worldwide head of data collaboration solutions for advertising and marketing at Amazon Web Services, AWS, which means I help customers in advertising and marketing with their privacy-enhanced data collaboration needs, the ability to work together and analyze across their data in a privacy-enhanced manner. I have 25 years experience in advertising and marketing, and throughout my career, I've been a product manager and a business development professional, helping customers with their advertising and marketing needs.
I love all of that. And we have a connection. We were both Viacom alumni, now Paramount, but we worked together many, many years ago.
Yeah, absolutely. And I don't know in the advertising and marketing industry if there's a typical sequence in terms of one's career, but we did work together at MTV Networks, then Viacom Paramount. I spent about 10 years in media working across MTV Networks and then Hearst and Time Inc. as well. But before that, my undergraduate education was in aerospace engineering. And then I was a patent attorney. So I guess between the two of those, sometimes they say what we do every day is not rocket science, but if it was, I do have the degree to help out there.
I love that. And so tell me more about that, because I think that's so fascinating to people who are watching Boss.
I think for me, it's the intersection of a love for problem solving and innovation. So if you think about it, aerospace engineering, you're on the bleeding edge of the latest technologies, really pushing the limits in terms of what's possible in terms of flight and space. And being a patent attorney is all about innovation and working with inventors of all types to dream up new things and figure out solutions to common problems. So for me, throughout my career, it's all about innovation and problem solving. And I was always drawn to the latest technologies, some of the most challenging problems. And what I particularly love about advertising and marketing technology, it really sits at the intersection of art and science.
I love that. All about solving big problems, right? So I mentioned before, we're both back in New York. I slept for maybe 11 to 12 hours the first few days I got back from Vegas after an incredible week at AWS reInvent. And AWS made some really big announcements, including the exciting launch of AWS Clean Rooms. And so, as you know, my company Ad Predictive is also thrilled to be a featured AWS for advertising and marketing partner with the launch of our 360-degree customer visualization solution. Like, tell me everything. Like, what happened at reInvent? What were the themes? What were the trends? What were the customer conversations?
reInvent was a tremendous event for AWS. It was so wonderful to see tens of thousands of customers there in person, the ability to interact with our customers in person, hear about their challenges, and also share with them some of our new features and capabilities. Specific to advertising and marketing, there are two announcements that I want to highlight. The first is AWS for advertising and marketing. So this initiative is AWS really crystallizing how we help customers in advertising and marketing across 5 different solution areas. It's how we focus on audience and customer data management, how we help customers with their first-party data collection and management needs. The second area is privacy-enhanced data collaboration, how we work with customers so that they can collaborate with their partners and clients in a privacy-enhanced manner to perform analytics on their joint data sets. The third area, ad intelligence and measurement, that's about using the power of machine learning for addressability and measurement in their media campaigns, extremely important. The fourth area is ad platforms, helping our customers in advertising, in particular programmatic advertising, operating at incredible scale and low latency. And the last area is customer experience, helping customers with the technologies they need to engage consumers across platforms. And so AWS for advertising and marketing is what we're bringing to the market in terms of AWS services, solutions, and also partner solutions. We announced over 150 partners, including Ad Predictive, who we work together with in the area of advertising and marketing technology. As part of those announcements, we also announced a new service from AWS called AWS Clean Rooms. And this sits within our privacy enhanced data collaboration solution area. And AWS Clean Rooms is a new analytics service that we announced that helps customers, and in particular advertising and marketing customers, more easily and securely analyze and collaborate across their data sets without revealing or sharing the underlying contents of those data sets. Extremely important in advertising and marketing for media planning, activation, and measurement. So we were very excited to make that announcement in combination with the broader announcement about AWS for advertising and marketing.
Yeah, I mean, it's game changing. You know, my CEO, Kristen, and we were thrilled as you were kind of, pulling all of these things together, thinking of us and how we could also help AWS customers.
Well, we've heard from quite a while now from a range of customers in advertising and marketing, be it marketers, agencies, advertising technology companies, marketing technology companies, and media platforms, that there are incredible challenges in the market today when it comes to privacy enhanced data collaboration. We've seen changes to how browsers function in terms of the deprecation or loss of third-party cookies in web browsers. We've seen in mobile environments, mobile application environments, now with opt-in mobile identifiers on Apple iOS and probably soon on Google Android as well, that those present challenges to marketers and to companies that are operating across those platforms in terms of how they can collaborate across data sets in order to glean insights. In addition, the proliferation of privacy regulation and legislation across Europe, the Americas, APAC region, these are also introducing a lot of challenges to these customers. And so with these challenges in mind, our customers have been asking AWS, how can we help in terms of the services and solutions that we offer to help them with these challenges, including companies like Ad Predictive that provides insights to customers that allow them to make better informed decisions when it comes to their marketing campaigns. And so based on these challenges that we heard from customers, AWS Clean Rooms is one of the ways that we're addressing those needs. And we believe that the technologies that we're offering in AWS Clean Rooms give companies the ability to leave their data in place in their data lakes on AWS. Companies don't need to move their data outside their data lakes. They just register their data with the AWS Clean Room service. They set the analysis rules that they want to govern the collaboration with their collaboration partners. And using that, companies are able to perform the analysis and derive the insights they're looking for without their data moving out of their account or without sharing or revealing the granular elements of their data.
I think that's so smart. And it's game changing, like I said.
In advertising and marketing, there are three areas where we've heard from customers that they're facing incredible challenges. The first area is around the customer 360. Marketers, agencies, advertising and marketing technology companies, even media companies are increasingly facing challenges better understanding their customers. The second area, which is also related to this, is around data collaboration. When advertising and marketing companies are looking to plan their advertising and marketing campaigns, they're looking to activate or execute their campaigns or to measure the outcome of campaigns, increasingly they want to collaborate across data sets. And the third area where we've heard from customers where they're facing a lot of challenges has to do with the scale and the explosion of consumers consuming media across many different platforms, and the ability to power or serve in advertising at tens of millions of ad impressions per second, this becomes incredibly complex.
What are the most important leadership qualities for executives today, and has it changed?
Well, one of the things I love about working for AWS and Amazon is that there's a very clear set of leadership principles here at Amazon, and we're very famous for that, 16 leadership principles. One of the leadership principles that I really love at Amazon and AWS is the principle of ownership. And part of this principle is that even if something is outside of your area of responsibility, leaders step up and take on those responsibilities. And this is something that I learned from working at startups, but also had great applicability as I worked for larger companies as well. The other thing I think is really important for leaders is to really lead with empathy. And this is becoming increasingly more important.
Double clicking a little bit into the Amazon culture. I saw firsthand that builder culture at reInvent. Tell me more about that.
Well, I'll tie it back to something I said earlier about my background as an aerospace engineer and as a patent attorney. And I'll start from patents and I'll weave it together with Amazon culture. So in a patent or a patent application, there's a very specific sequence in terms of how you lay out a patent application. You start with background of the invention, then you talk about a particular problem in that area. Then you discuss what the invention is, how the invention solves the problem, and then you explain it in excruciating detail. Now, within Amazon, we have certain mechanisms, the way we work with each other and the way we think through challenges. And Amazon is very famous for this. And in particular, one of our mechanisms is the press release and frequently asked questions, the PRFAQ, which is part of a broader process called working backwards. And the working backwards process really involves understanding customer need, understanding who the customer is, what is their need, and then really crystallizing how can Amazon, or in this case, AWS, address that customer need, and really explaining it in a way that can be easily understood by team members, our customers, and the market. And I very much see alignment there. So for me, whether it's this is the way I am wired, or I just like that kind of rigor in a process. But I think this is also where art meets science.
Adam, are you ready for the lightning round?
I am ready.
What does the future of work, or just work, look like to you?
Hybrid collaborative.
One piece of advice for future bosses.
Listen.
Yes. What is your must read in the morning?
I usually start with a little New York Times and CNN, just to get a feel for what's going on in the world before I get into the industry trades. And those include Ad Exchanger, TechCrunch, and Digiday. Those are usually my starters.
All favorites. Why clean rooms? Why AWS Clean Rooms?
Companies need to collaborate, I mentioned earlier about the customer 360. Almost any company, no matter what business you're in, you just have a sliver of data and you need partners to help round that out. So you need to collaborate, but you want to do it in a privacy enhanced manner.
Yes. What do you want to be known for over the next 6 to 12 months?
Making a difference.
Will I see you at CES?
Absolutely. I will be there. I believe, just like we saw at reInvent, a lot of energy in the industry, and looking forward to keeping the conversation going.
Amazing. Anyone who's watching now and you're going, let's all connect. Who should I have on my interview list next for Boss?
I'd recommend two people. Fran Hauser, who I worked very closely with at Time Inc. She was one of my mentors. And also John Reed, who came out of the Coca-Cola company in various roles, including marketing and leading Coca-Cola University and their sustainability efforts, and has also worked in government and education.
Adam, finally, anything else that you want to say or share with me to close out this amazing LinkedIn Boss interview?
I would say it is all about collaboration. We talked a little bit about technologies for collaboration, but I'm always mindful of the collaboration within a team, between teams, with customers.
I love it. Well, we'll have to take Boss on the road. Everyone, thank you for watching. Like, share, comment, tell your friends. Until next time. Bye, everyone. Thank you, Adam.